Mariners and the Sox trying to stop this Seattle offense that has been volatile in the first two games. And speaking of volatile, it feels like 114. The dew point is not supposed to be that high. Kopech on the hill against the Mariners all time. Very nice ERA at 1.8.
You don't have to worry about a second or third pitch. You can say, I know, with his struggles.
Today, Julio Rodriguez has been out of the lineup. Luis Robert Jr. has been in the lineup. And this is OPS on the lineup card. Julio Rodriguez at 798 for the year.
ERA, which is what we don't want. 24 start this year. When he has found the zone, he has been in
above average to right-handers away as well. So some hot spots for pitchers. First inning brought to you today in Chicagoland. We showed you the dew point, and it's just soggy. It very well could, as there's a tip into the glove. Strike three on a slider. 3-pitch punch out.
Back a little bit speed-wise to make it look a little bit slower than it was probably as it was coming out of the hand. Clearly sweating, and we're up here inside under the shade.
That's exactly. I mean, the 1-for-5 Sunday, you're like, man, what are you doing? It was 4 straight games with 4 hits. New contract. Is it not the same guy? This and that. And for him to do what he has.
Play the same way.
He has ball 4 here. He does have speed as well.
It's when they're given to them.
There's a strike to Suarez upstairs. He's had a very nice 8 times in the series in 2 games. There goes Rodriguez. Throw down to second. He is underneath it. Slider, strike 3, locked him up. Suarez is down. Kopech. And a first pitch here and a strike. So he's gone 3-pitch strikeout, 4-pitch walk for Michael Kopech. There's a ground ball to third. Might do it a pitch early. Elvis Andrew. Check Michael Kopech as he was walking off the diamond. And Dan, being the crew chief and the plate umpire on these crews, sometimes that'll happen as there's strike 1 to France and the Mariners still hitting.
It's a good strong throw. Andrew, a nice stretch. Sideways. Kept the foot on the base, which is
playing third base with Moncada getting the day off as it's 2-1. Played all of 1 game in the majors at third base. Field. Trace Thompson is in position. Scoreless tie. Tim Anderson back in the lineup at the top of the card. Elvis on.
George Kirby coming out for the 25th time this year. Changeup.
And no, he's not. And he's not afraid to throw a tailing fastball either. 4 straight starts without a walk. And he's ahead 0-2 on Tim Anderson, who's back in the lineup.
Starts and how, again, almost historic.
There's a strikeout for him. First punch out and likely not the last. And here's Elvis Andrews. Kirby throws 1 walk every 9.5 strikeouts. On the ground to first base, Kirby trying to get over, and he does.
One that probably Louis.
Some big names. The young infielder for the Yankees. Wave and a miss. Second strikeout for Kirby. They bookend the first inning. 1-2. First pitch a strike, and this is a good day for Michael Kopech. Phil Cousins.
10 degrees might help.
That might be a little piece of it.
Might be. I'm not saying. I'm just kind of saying.
Can't imagine how Southpaw feels with the fur and all today. 2. Fouled away by Canzone, the 26-year-old. Out
really well.
Swing and a miss on a slider. 4 out number done. And this is in the air for left field, falling quickly. Thompson lays out
the ground.
A tremendous use of our T-Mobile coverage cam as there is ball 1 to Job yesterday. He pasted a couple baseballs yesterday. Fully so. Those balls were crushed as it's 3-0 on Rojas. You know, the Mariners have 3-0 did clip the corner. It looked like it was going to wind in.
Hitters at the plate.
That's ball 4 way out of the zone and a 2-out walk for Rojas.
Tomorrow night it'll get nice and comfortable.
That's right. That's right. Oakland will be in town, his major league career. And that one gets away from Carlos Perez. Rojas to second inning, brought to you by Menards here as that is high. 3-0. So now if you're the Mariners,
what you're looking for.
Certainly not that. Ball 4. 2 on.
Down the middle.
did swing at a fastball that was elevated third base side. He struck out on 3 pitches in the first inning. The 0-1 here is a fastball low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Any way you can.
Really nice slider there to Crawford, who was selected. Wire was in that first round as well. Renfroe was 13th. McGuire was 14th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. High fastball. Kopech is out of the inning.
But it's the same game, isn't it?
So that's the point, right?
Compare with other generations. Sons, dads, daughters, grandmothers.
OPS plus, which is, there's a check swing. Let's see if he went. He did not. You know, OPS
when that was your guy.
Oh, your heart's in it.
Yep.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And one university in North Carolina is a chopper to shortstop. And out number. The late great pitcher Greg Booker, who pitched for the Padres, and listening to him tell stories about his life in baseball, oh my goodness. Those rascally cell phones get in the way now.
The A ball to AAA.
Line drive left field. That's a base hit for Oscar Colas.
Jammed a little bit off the end. You're still going to get that line drive effect. Not rolling over one
thing for this White Sox team the last bunch of years. The ground ball rate has been very slugging percentage across the league on ground balls compared to fly balls. It's not close. And I know there are times.
Pretty out perfect. If it goes through, it's a base hit. If it doesn't, you've got him at third.
2-2 for Thompson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw down to second won't matter. The inning is over. Facilitating the slider was, right?
Because you were geared up for that fastball.
To the 4-pitch walk. And this one Michael pulled into the left-hand batter's box. 1 ball, 1
drive toward the plate. That was a nice one.
Top 4 teams in whiff rate in baseball. Ground ball to second. Sosa to the bag himself. Hits. Yeah, he used to wear those. They referred to them as this is into right field and dropped down for a hit. Now Lenine Sosa. First pitch, right side foul.
Loved.
Second base side, tough pick. Rojas, nicely done. He kept field in. Tim Anderson trying to drive the ball as O'Keefe smothers that. Now, you know, sometimes you would say, well, he's just trying to make the batter stay. Timing was certainly different there. He came home quicker.
Well, and we saw that and
doing mechanically, which is a win for the pitcher. Ground ball and through, infield in, doesn't matter. 1-0. Here's Elvis for the chopper foul. George Kirby, who just got scored on, didn't start to come out. And my college football broadcast partner, Brock Heward. And this is the best version. There's a tip foul. This is the best version of talk radio because
I go back to the tall right-handed lanky pitcher. Thank you for bringing up a very good memory of mine. And as I'm rounding the bases, he's yelling at me.
Fouled away. So you were a big fan of his band Stick.
Bunch.
Runner goes, line drive left field, and Elvis Andrus sends Tim on. Pitches the last 2 batters, and the first one here to Robert. It was a first pitch slider that he pops out on.
I thought that was a state secret.
Trying to keep it under wraps. George.
Cute little baby yelling at me. Come over here, come over here. I'm looking at them. Please come over here. So I go over there. Left your middle name. I'm like, really? What's his name? They're like, Kale.
Oh, boy.
And, of course,
It's inside 2-2. Snuffy Sternwise, by the way, evidently. Nah, you're the really strong baseball player. They strike 3 on a slider, and the inning is over. Sox get the first.